exporting drugs.
Thank you,
man.
for
I
delivery,
gotta.
by the way, thank you.
What delivery?
Exactly.
Yeah, international shipping costs gotta be a bitch and a half.
Hey, man. Sometimes you gotta be like, hey, I need to earn some money
Sorry,
on the side.
It's alright. The guy with the eye patch is pretty cheaply.
Eye patch.
Okay, hold on. This is pretty much tradition at this point. Alright, so, Swarmondo, thank you for the bits. Last time on Cleanly Brave 6, the gang saved Shade and Hauser the Hunt from evil artwork. Johnny got sucked by Zone Eater, and the Three Stooges, Larry, Curly, and Moe and Shemp, Three Stooges, harassed the party continuously for a full 20 minutes. Will our heroes find a way out of Zone Eater's belly, or will they be consumed? The answer, of course, is no, because video game. But I'm sure there'll be plenty of other hilarious moments in episode 16. Go, get, Go.
Da, 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 da. What the heck are you pointing to?
I went to Gogo's theme.
I thought we had to go into Gogo Gadget theme.
No. Inspector Gogo. Mimic.
We should just call Gogo Inspect now.
Yeah. I'm still taking suggestions for Gogo's name, by the way, in the chat, because we are going to recruit him today. So how's everybody doing?
Stop.
What's that? I don't think I can fit. Well, that's 8 characters, right? So, I don't know.
STP. There you go. Done.
Oh, that's right. Some people were saying JoJo. Some people were saying Step. There you go. Wonder Bread Special. Thank you very much for the resub, dude. 8 months in a row. Thank you.
You're getting close to the 12 months.
12 months, yeah. I think it'll. Well, it's December now, so 4 more months. So January. In January, those that still subbed by then will get 12 months, and it's like, ugh. Jesus, all right, I'm gonna do some.
I just got the notification telling me I was on A.
Oh, Billy.
I'm sorry, what? Oh.
It's actually reading the. I was listening back on the Mario Mania highlights. Fuck, I love going back to that video. That was a fun fucking event.
Dude, I still gotta get across to Anti for like putting all of that together. Jesus.
Okay, I heard hentai.
Yes.
Yeah. Hentai allegiance.
Yes. Hentai
Sounds like a
Allegiance.
porn site, not gonna lie. M-Gear, thank you very much for the resub, dude. 8 months for you as well.
Wait a minute, Billy.
And
You know
as
what?
well, Spark.
I said, Billy. You know what? Me and you can get a freaking money off of this deal. We got to make Anti point. Fuck! I messed it up.
Okay. Well, you had your chance. Hey, happy earliest birth to you as well, Spark. Thank you very much. Let's go give a happy birth to Spark 1048. Happy birth. Happy birth for everybody. Okay.
Good evening, you guys.
Yeah, we're getting ready to go. So, is that Billy?
It's Billy, yeah.
Hey, it's Billy.
Billy.
Welcome
Sorry,
back,
I
Billy.
normally
Billy,
announce
Billy.
myself by your stream being on and you getting feedback, but...
Well, I don't hear anything so far, so... Oh, wait, there it is. Okay.
King.
Well, we'll get it worked out there. Okay, well, let's not waste any more time because we're already 5 minutes over 7 o'clock. So without further ado, hello, everybody. Welcome to session 16 of my Final Fantasy VI Brave New World livestream playthrough with my co-host Linky, String, and Billy. Billy's here.
Oh, Billy.
Hello, everyone.
The creator.
When we last left off, we entered the Zone Eater, and as much as I didn't want to do this, we had to cut it short before we could recruit Gogo. But now we're going to pick up where we last left off and, well, recruit Gogo. So why don't we just do this stuff now?
God, that's right, you stopped
fucking
just
damn
before you
it.
got Gogo.
Did you get the random encounter on your first step? I
I
wasn't
just
looking for a second.
yeah, fucking got zombified. What the fuck? Hey, no, don't hit me. Oh, I gotta see what this damn thing could do now. Alright, where's my holy water? The power of me compels you.
I think it's in a candle, Johnny.
No, honestly, you just throw holy water at their face, and he's like, you know, I'm hoping it's just water, not like the entire bottle.
Thanks for curing me, but get these glass out of my
Get
face.
glass pieces out of my eyes.
Jesus Christ. You go directly for the face, I just go for the back of the head.
Anyway, how is everyone tonight?
I'm doing just fine. Just getting ready to explore more of this wild ruin. I'm probably gonna go back to Narsh after this is all done, try and recruit Mog again, and go after Umaru while we're at it. Which would mean I would have to fight Tritok. And I'm gonna save the dragons for later.
Tritalk is actually a pretty easy fight. It's kind of just the mini boss between, getting to it and then Umaro.
Hey, Mystery Man, thank you very much for the resub. Hope this helps you out in the hospital, but still love watching Mystery Man. I hope you get. I don't know what reasoning you are for in the hospital, but whatever it is, I hope everything passes.
Well, can't have like one of these streams without mentioning this. The direct tomorrow.
Oh, well, yeah, well, I'm gonna have a live stream for that tomorrow.
Oh,
Why, are people excited for that? What's so special about it?
I don't know. I think they're gonna show off games. But they already released everything that I care about. Finally, I can play Final Fantasy 15 on a Nintendo console now. I'm so happy.
Well, I'm not going crazy, right? This thing was afraid of ice from the last time I scanned it. Oh, I'm gonna rescan it again. Mystery Man, if I don't mean to pry, but what exactly is your ailment? If you don't mind me asking. If you don't want to say it, if you don't want to show it, you don't have to.
If they'll private, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Condition safe. Safe!
Hey, Pokemon Master, you as well. 5 months. People excited for EA being under criminal investigation in Belgium?
Wait, what?
Yeah, because of the loot box thing.
Oh yeah, I follow criminal investigation all the time.
Oh, okay. I've been kind of busy. What the heck is that about?
I can explain it. So Belgium have introduced a law where loot boxes are now considered gambling, illegal gambling. And if you want to do gambling in Belgium, you have to go get a license. You gotta get it approved and everything. So companies like Blizzard, who make Overwatch, and 2K, which make NBA 2K, have just accepted and said we'll take them out of our game. EA has said no though, because essentially if they take them out or go through the legislation, that pretty much means they're admitting that it's gambling.
Yeah.
Oh.
So they are so stubborn. Then rather than admit that loot boxes are gambling, they'd rather go for a criminal investigation.
Jesus Christ. First off, Nintendo Man, thank you very much for the tier 1 subs. 7 months in a row, and you as well, Metal Paper Mario. 2 months. I jump in fact, it's just the Metroid Prime 3 review. Oof. Wow, that's a deep cut. Alright, hold on. I need total concentration. Because this roof actually does kill you. In one shot.
But in EA's defense, it's not a loot box, it's a treasure box. Experiment.
Yeah, there's this, in Kefka's Tower, I'm sure you remember the switch room where you gotta push the giant weights off onto the switches.
Yeah.
And at one point I tried to see what would happen if you tried to push it onto the switch while someone else is standing there.
Yeah.
And if you do, like, the character in your main party will yell, "Get out of the way." I kind of wanted to code it into where that would just be a game over if you did.
I mean, I did do that out of curiosity myself a couple of years back, and to my displeasure, nothing happened, but damn, that would have been comical as hell.
I can try and be a little more quiet, Spartan. I don't think that I have any individual volume control on my end.
Yeah. I'm about to say, this is the part I hated, like, going the first time through, because every time you die, you just have to watch the game on screen. I'm like, is there a faster way of doing this? Yeah, we get it!
Run like a bitch!
Oh, ninja stuff.
Alright, the Aegis Shield. Let me see here.
Is it Aegis or Aegis?
I say Aegis. I've always said Aegis.
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 What's going on, D? How you doing?
Hey, dickhead, I found a star for you. It's done. And dead.
Okay, hold on. That's auto haste, so that means... Okay, I don't need... She doesn't have sprint shoes on. Okay. Cool. Let's keep going, then. Spark. Get to the... oh, 2 1 Delay Romantic. Oh, that's really nice of you. Oh, yeah, isn't it like a September now? Is that what Twitch is calling it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But basically, if you are subscribed to people, if you want to just, like, get, like, a couple more months, just add in $1 more. By the way, we are coming up on Gogo right now, so get those donations in for the name.
Yeah. No, Linky, that's not how it works. Hey, you want to name Gogo? Sub.
So,
no, he's in the next room, right?
If you guys have
Yeah,
something
he's in the
like
next
5
room.
minutes,
Yeah,
the stream will end.
almost there. Yeah.
in chat right there, DN. He's one of the guys that worked on some of the code for Brave New World. He did a lot of the menu coding and stuff, and he's one of the few hackers that actually knows a lot about it. So.
Oh, cool.
What was his name?
D_N. He's in chat right now.
That's something called the mana battery? Is that what it looks like?
It's exactly what you think it is.
It's a, okay, well, is it an item? Is it an equipment? I can't see a relic.
Oh, there he is. Wow, that's exactly how I spelled it, too.
Oh, okay, no, it's a... Oh, it's a tool, okay. It keeps going and going. It's a fucking energizer.
Yep.
Replace this Setzer's Lagomorph with the Energizer Bunny.
Grant, are you asking me that?
Grand Power, did you guys get a cease at all? Oh, a cease and desist. Oh, for like modding the game. Oh,
Nah,
okay.
I honestly don't think Squaresoft is aware of my existence. Which is good.
Shrouded in filthy rags. Is this a man? A woman? Or should we ask?
It's Gilgamesh!
Yeah. No, it's Garugamesh, Linky.
I've heard a lot of fun theories about who Gogo is, because in Brave New World, Gogo has an actual identity. And so people are always throwing guesses at me. My favorite one was Rasputin.
Who?
Rasputin?
Yeah.
Jesus, that's so out of... What?
Because the only hint I ever give people is you have to think a little more outside the box. And then I get some guesses like that, and I tell people to get back in the box, because clearly you're...
Hang on a minute. Is that a Dragon Ball reference?
Is what a Dragon Ball reference?
I'm making a joke.
Oh.
You're supposed to laugh.
The tables turn, damn it.
I'm sorry, I've been awake since 1 in the morning, so...
What do you get some sleep? You're not obligated to be here, you know.
Oh no, I'm coming off of overnights, so I do rotating shifts. This is just a part of my schedule.
What were you trying to replicate with this speech pattern here? Because a lot between sentences.
Sinkizi wrote all of Gogo's speech, and I think that he was trying to deliberately write him like he's trying to speak stiltedly, like he's trying to mimic you. I think he ended up somewhere in like Christopher Walken, Nicolas Cage territory.
My name is Jojo. I can't
That sounds more like Borat.
It's very
My name is
nice.
Gogo.
Go.
Very
No,
nice.
it's not Gogo, it's Jojo. Very nice, you like?
I haven't watched that movie in years. Oh my god.
Do not fear me, Gypsy. Okay, we're heading back to Narsh now, and we're gonna attempt to well, first of all, I gotta fucking rest somewhere because my MP is crying.
Trav, Final Fantasy or Brave New World is a I guess total conversion's a good way of putting it. It's a mechanical overhaul. I'll
To
kind
put
of
it lightly.
I'll post a link for you. Give me a second.
What's this Pornhub? Oh boy.
Hey Marvelous MC, I am doing just fine today. Thank you for asking. Why do I keep heading to a damn inn when Thamazo only charges me 1 GP? NCS Master is asking you, Billy, what made you want to change Final Fantasy VI above other classic RPGs?
This mod just kind of happened. It wasn't really something I set out to do. Sakizi and I are coworkers, and he shows up to work one night to relieve me, and he's like, "Hey, I found a Final Fantasy VI editor out there." I'm like, "Okay." It's like, "Yeah, maybe I can use it to, take everyone's names out of all caps." And we started talking about, the idea of restricting espers by character, and he goes for a few days, and I saw that he was actually starting to try and work on it and separate, spell lists for certain characters. And he knew I had a background in modding, So I kind of just sort of stepped in. I'm like, just let me do this, and I kind of pushed him off to doing the coding, and it just snowballed from there.
Hey, Oren Norbert, thank you for the bits. Hello, John and crew. Well, we was just watching some of the previous stream videos to catch up with Final Fantasy VI Brave New World. What have you guys been up to? Currently training a team for VGC 2019 competitive Pokemon. What is VGC?
Video game competition.
Yep.
Wait, what? I didn't hear that.
Video. It stands for video game competition. It's the official Pokemon tournament.
It's a very bland name. It's like VGC. Oh, what that stands for?
There's VGC and TCG, so trading card game tournament
Oh,
as well.
okay.
So it's how they
Well,
split
best of luck. Thank you for the bits. Best of luck. I hope you go far. Or no, well, I hope you win.
Remember, Hyper Beam is the way to win.
Meanwhile, for me, I have 3 assignments due tomorrow, and I've done them mostly. But goddamn.
Let me see. We're talking. No, I have not played Spider-Man yet. I want to, but I don't have time yet. Not just.
I'm gonna pick it up.
Fuck,
I'm gonna pick it up today.
I set everybody in the back row except for Mr. Thau, and my first battle here is a fucking back attack. Like, Jesus Christ! Come on. Shut up.
That RNG.
Yeah. Somebody hates me.
Finally, if I could punch the person who made it. Wait a second.
It's okay, Johnny. I love you.
Now kiss.
Remember the red fangs didn't have any weaknesses, so but the no, yeah. I'm sorry, Red Fang was the name of their that was the original name. Now they're Cerberus. Oh, that would explain why they had multiple attacks, I guess, then, as opposed to insinuate they had multiple heads.
Yep.
Actually, I forget if I renamed them to Cerberus here, but Red Fang is actually the name of the palette swap that appears earlier in near Culligan in the World of Balance.
Oh, the World of Balance, right? The dark purple variety.
Yeah.
Oh, they're getting
God,
suplex. That's
honestly forget what these things are called in vanilla.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Dog 1. That's Dog 2. And that's Dog... Oh, fuck yeah, he's confused. Awesome. No, just let him hit himself. See how he likes it.
You know what? Just take this time to secure yourself and be like, okay, everything's all good now.
No, I'm invisible. That'll cancel out the spell.
By the way, I
Actually,
just
got me curious.
why we're like on this topic, it looks like Mr. Thau is just like giving us bitch face. He's like, yeah, I don't care, whatever.
Oh, because of his eyes, right? Like, the lids. It's like, fuck, I really don't want to be here.
Okay, no, they actually are called Red Wolf and vanilla. Red Fang is the one that appears near Culligan. Okay.
Gotcha.
I like doing that.
Drinking out of the spit water. Oh yeah.
Oh, Billy.
Tricking out the spit water.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab myself a beer.
Look it up.
Did you? You heard that too, right?
Yeah, I did. Hear
Pop. Yeah.
Let me just grab a
Hey,
beer.
guys,
Pop.
just get instant transmission.
Jesus, we're learning more and more about Billy. Is he a Super Saiyan?
Super Seance.
Nah.
Juicy, delicious souls. That didn't give me shit.
Billy's Goku? I guess. No, he's not JoJo, he's Goku, which means he's gonna be in Smash Bros. Tomorrow.
Oh.
Okay, that cork pop thing.
No, just accept what you are. Just don't even explain it. Just accept it.
Hey, Dressby, thank you very much for the sub, dude. 7 months in a row. Yo-Jo. No, it's JoJo.
My mic is a clip-on. It's clips onto my shirt or whatever, and when I take it off,
Too lazy to tie your own tie, huh?
yeah. I've had this thing for like 18 years, give or take.
God damn.
Yeah, all of my stuff is old.
People must be Saya people.
Koopa, Brave New World is a gameplay overhaul. I just posted a link that kind of explains a couple of things, but I'll post it again.
So I
There
think
you
you're
go.
having it. Yeah, I'm about to say you're having a much easier time this time around.
Well, except I get to Dante, that's probably going to cancel out my... Yeah, it did.
Damn it,
Of
Dante!
course. I'm going to scan you. Well, you're humanoid, so you probably weak to poison, but let's see. don't want to throw away. I want to start throwing spells at shit that might absorb it.
Generally, humanoids are weak to poison, but Dante is also undead, so that reverses.
Give it an elixir.
It is a gameplay overhaul, Grant. A lot's changed, but if I had to point out the main thing about it, it's not every character can use every Esper, so everyone is a lot more individualized. They have their own spell lists, they have different stats that they can build in different ways that you can build them up.
Characters have a specific focus.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, Shade, thank you very much for the tier 1 sub 8 months in a row. You guys are getting up there. It's a good competition with you guys, seriously.
I mean, you have a leaderboard at the bottom, so you're kind of promoting it.
Say what?
You got a leaderboard at the bottom, so you're kind of promoting it.
Oh, what? That's true, I do.
Dang it, I
It
should
just
be
means you guys
first
are
place.
weak.
Okay, John, I'm gonna give you $100.
Just place myself right up there.
Yeah. See if you guys.
Oh, I changed his row. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, well, this is... He takes my picture and then dies. Awesome.
Oh.
I learned life too. Nice.
I finally got her photo.
Yeah, right as you die. It's kind of a sad tale.
He wanted to get the perfect shot. But all he got was a money shot.
Hey, Hobbs, thank you for the follow.
Damn it.
What?
That's it. I was expecting someone to laugh. Laugh, you fools! Oh, trust me, I bet I am the bottom of the border.
Oh, wait, hold on a second. Wait. I gotta go the other way. The other way, I gotta get Mog first.
Shit!
Hey, Mario 91 thank you for the sub. 5 months in a row. Pincer attack, of course. Oh, jeez.
Who the heck is mowing their yard at this time of day?
Say what?
I said my neighbor's mowing his yard around like 7 o'clock. What the heck?
Oh, I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
Well, here, that's about the time of the day where it stops being 100 degrees outside, so...
You know what, I guess you're right, but it's actually been practically cool here in Kentucky.
Yeah, I'd like to have you guys heat. We're pretty damn cold over here.
Where's that coat over here?
What's the weather like over there?
Well, it's spring right now, but it's still kind of winter weather, honestly.
Well, like
Like-
temperature-wise.
Yeah, your calculator's out 10 degrees Celsius around
10
there.
degrees. No, speaking American, buddy. What's that in Fahrenheit?
It's very, very cold.
Hey, General Godzilla. I made it my mission to play XM the first time.
Celsius
You guys should
to
make a free
Fahrenheit.
review. Sorry about that. Spider Knight, thank you very much for the 1 sub too. You as well, Saxy Assassin. What the fuck? I'm not picked into the battle.
So right now it's 14 degrees Fahrenheit, 58.
50. Oh, that's perfect.
Nah, man, that's cold.
What?
Yeah.
Dude, that's
It's
comfortable.
fun.
That
20,
is-
20's when it's nice.
That is
Yes.
comfortable weather.
Hold on, 58 Fahrenheit? Did I hear that right?
Yeah.
That's freezing my ass.
Yeah,
What?
What?
58 degrees?
Yeah.
20
That's
60
not freezing?
20 68. Wait, what is your guys hot? I'm curious. What is you guys hot?
80 to 90 degrees.
90
Over
degrees
100.
is like, to me, 90 degrees is when it starts getting uncomfortable, especially if the humidity's up.
Okay, that is normal here
What?
in summer. That is pretty normal. So I'm
You
used
guys
to
are just
30.
natural fire demons. Sounds like.
It's almost like I live in a country where 90% is desert.
Your children merely adopted the cold.
Well, I'm in Houston, so...
40 Fahrenheit sounds good. Sounds good right about. Yes, it does,
How-
Shade.
How hot is it for you guys right now?
It's about 69 degrees.
It's in the 70s here, but it's raining, so we've got a lot of humidity.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
raining
okay.
like everywhere right now.
That was the one when I did like the weather in Philadelphia when I went there last time. The humidity killed me. I remember waiting in line for TMG and that was fun. Don't you dare complain, Licky. You got into TMG before the line went in.
Actually, hold on, it'll be- I have to restock on items anyway, so it'll be easier to use a warp whistle and get the hell out. 'Cause I gotta stock up on tinctures again.
I was given the option to go into too many games. I chose to stay out there with you guys. No?
Did you? Well, no, weren't you the one? Oh no, that maybe was.
No, yeah, I'm about to say there. I'm the one who waited in line with you guys. Like, I could have went any time.
Okay,
I, like,
my bad. You're allowed to complain then.
I wanted to go outside and hold hands with you guys, but you guys keep dishing me off. I'm like, dude, I just want to hold your hands. I know.
Get away from me,
Spartan Knife has this Discord work now as a subscription. Is it still the same as usual?
Yeah, you can synchronize your Twitch and your Discord account, and you'll get access to the sub Discord.
No, it ain't.
It might take a bit. It's not instantaneous. Oh no, give me that 10 degrees Celsius, bloody hate summer, 75 higher suck, especially with sunny weather, hate sunlight. Well, you're just a vampire, aren't you?
Oh, Johnny, did you shrink the screen a little bit?
I shrunk the text a bit,
Oh, okay.
so that the names are not being obscured so much.
No, you can't see mine because I have like so many badges next to my name.
Yeah, no, you still can't read my name. I got like 3 separate badges on that bitch. If I sub for a year, can I get some combination mug shipped to me? Oh, fuck it. If I could make mugs, I would.
Haven't you sold bugs before?
No.
You should
I sell
sell bugs.
shirts.
If you
I've been
drop
talking to
it-
someone on the potential idea, but I can't say anymore because I don't want to say I'm definitely doing it.
Fair enough.
Just grab a black Sharpie, buy a lot of empty mugs, and just write your name on it.
We'll make
Seriously, you're making tens of millions of dollars right there.
Yeah, Eric's having a direct tomorrow. You'll live stream it again, right, John?
Yeah, I am live streaming it again.
Yep, and like
Cool.
always, Nintendo likes to put the thing right when I'm working. But I'll be working
To
at
be fair,
GameStop.
6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is pretty late
I
for
go
a
in.
direct.
I
I'm
work.
usually used to it in the morning.
Yeah, I'm working tomorrow night.
That's probably the best thing for like a Japan America time because that's like 7 a.m. Japan time.
Yeah, we can get it direct before you go to school. Must be nice.
8.
Wait, is it 6
Hey,
a.m. or
yeah.
6 p.m.?
I
6 p.m.
I stayed up till 1 a.m. to watch the Smash Bros. Direct with you guys.
Why?
It's Smash Bros, Johnny. It's Smash
John.
Bros.
John, Smash Brothers Direct.
Yeah.
Aren't you the person that told me you stayed up till 3 a.m. every night to watch the Smash Brawl updates? No comment.
To be fair, I actually never did knew that they actually did stay up too late.
Wait, what are you getting at?
Like, I just like got up every morning and just check the website.
No, you see, that's being sensible and smart. But you
Yeah.
stood up until 3 in the morning to check those Smash Dojo updates.
But I had school the next day. I was in mid-
I gotta say though,
I-
it is quite different in this day and age where social media is so present that I don't check the Smash Brothers website every day like I did with Brawl, or Smash 4 for that matter.
Well, I think part of it is because, like, with Smash Brawl, you had the potential of newcomers getting announced, like Sonic,
Yeah.
but now it's more just, here's a cool thing about this game.
Man, this game's gonna be great. That's all I can say at this point.
Did you guys see the Nintendo Direct Online details? More details have been released.
No, I haven't.
We got a release date on it. I think it was the 18th or
Was it
16th.
the 18th or
Yeah, I think they gave a 7-day.
What are we talking about?
the online
nin-
feature?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's a thing. Yeah.
Just an extra
You
$20.
get a free week. A free week trial. Even the trial is worse because it's usually a month.
You know what? That's actually a good thing on their part, is so that way people who are like doing the online service and stuff be like, hey, you got like a week beforehand, even though we just releasing stuff. Give it a try if you like it, and keep paying for it. Help it.
I get what you're going with, but like every service has a free month trial, and Nintendo's doing a free week.
Yeah, it's like
Well, here's the thing. Okay. I have a counter argument to your counter argument. You know how they have like about $20 or $15, $25 payment just for a month, 3 months, and for 12 months. Well, Nintendo, they just only have $5. Hey, ain't that much. Like, you're paying more for that free month than you are paying less for that free week. You know, you get what I mean? Please.
Yeah.
Oh man, that took a lot out of me to say.
No, I'm driving.
I have my notes here. I researched it. I did a Harvard reference list. It's been.
I even got a chart, guys.
Please read the chart.
I'm probably thinking too much.
If you look at this graphic, you can see the difference between the expenses between the Xbox Live and Nintendo service over time.
Yeah, exactly.
I get what you mean, Linky, but even for $5, it doesn't seem like it has much value to it.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Phoenix, thank you very much for the host.
Please. Dude, I was never good at debate class. That was horrible. Let me change
my favorite class in college was logic.
Huh, I wish half of Twitter was the same.
You don't say.
Hey, to be fair, my favorite class was probably what's it called? The sociology. That was actually one of my favorite classes.
I had free classes when there was no classes.
So are we getting Captain N as a playable or trophy? I want a Captain N trophy. And Captain N Simon Belmont alternative skin.
That would be a deep cut reference there.
Experiment, I know you bought a CDI, and I can't wait for you to get the emulator going pretty well. I'm not going to change your mind because, holy shit, you bought a CDI. You're already doomed from the start. What were you saying, String?
I've been quiet.
Then who was talking?
You. And
The
you were
echo.
probably hearing Billy's feedback.
Yeah.
So you were talking to yourself.
Oh, no!
Hey, Linky, how you going? I'm doing good.
I'm doing fine. I asked you first.
I'm going crazy.
Crazy, don't mind if I do.
Grab me a couple beers and we can make it even more fun.
Do you drink often, Lucky?
On rare occasions, like I don't drink beer or alcohol. Like I'll do it if it's like, hey.
So you don't drink at all.
I
They don't drink beer.
do. I don't at all. Like, well, I do it like if someone like hands it
The
to me or
adult
it's a
means
special.
you never drank.
Son of a. When am I on trial?
Okay, no. What were you saying?
Okay, so I do occasionally have a drink if it was offered to me or a special occasion. I don't like drink, be like, hey, I'm just gonna drink whatever. Like, I just do it on special occasions. Nothing else, because they're gonna hand me a free drink, I'm gonna drink it regardless, because I'm not that rude a person to be like, yeah, I don't drink this stuff.
I have,
Like, I
a
do
bottle,
drink- Go ahead.
I have a bottle of 1.5 liter of vodka right next to me. That should tell you more than you need to know.
You drink often or just occasionally on social gatherings and shit?
Pretty much.
'Cause
I don't-
only drink in social gatherings. I don't like... Because we got a selection of booze upstairs, but that's more for company. I
Yeah,
don't like to stuff myself. And if I do, it's most likely either vodka or liquor for mixed drinks.
Same. My problem is that I work 5 nights a week, so I can't drink on those nights. So it's like... if I have a chance, it's only like 2 days, and most of the time, I'm not feeling it. I do drink occasionally. Sometimes when I get home from work, I just grab a beer.
Well, excuse me, mister. Well, alcohol is very bad for you, and you should drink monthly water and stuff.
Wait, these things are weak against poison? These things humanoid, or are they just weak against poison? I never got these guys to be human. And look at... What is their face? I never got the idea of a wizard's face.
It looks like Bane.
Looks like I think it's Slimer from the Ghostbusters.
You see, I can kind of see... Oh, I actually got the start button on the Flash.
Chad goes to its Bane.
The face here... Hold on, let me enable mouse pointer.
Enhance.
There we go. Yeah. Zoom and enhance. This right here kind of makes me look like Bane's face from The Dark Knight Rises. Like he has the Bane mask on.
Mm-hmm.
I
can
like
see that.
elements. It's Bane cross with VT.
Yeah.
E.T. what's Batman? I want you to buy my hand, and I was made to do this. I was crafted.
Wait, why are you quoting Dracula? Wait, where is this reference going?
I don't know.
Not by my hand, I once again given flesh. I was called here by humans to fulfill the great Razagul's destiny.
Why hasn't there been a Batman/Castlevania crossover yet? That would be amazing.
We need a Castlevania game to begin with.
Yeah, we do. It's called Smash Bros.
E.T. Bat is broken. Yeah.
Just call me Sir Lipton. What?
Batman vs. Dracula does exist. Yeah, you know what? That is actually a good movie.
Yeah, it is. Wasn't that the one of the was it Warner Brothers?
Well,
the animated
Batman's
one?
always Warner Brothers, but
I'm trying to remember the art style or the company.
it's from the Batman. It was part of the Batman series.
The Batman. Okay.
I thought it was actually pretty good. It was decent with the story, the action, the way it's animated was really nice.
That plus, if you had a vehicle, if that little siren goes off, it actually opens the doors. That's the only thing I remember from that as a kid.
Yeah, because they're trying to sell you a toy.
I know. And I never did get that toy, so I'm so disappointed.
Oh shit! I accidentally hit attack with a save. I'm gonna probably heal this douchebag. Fucking stop that.
What'd you call Batman in college? Batman? Batman?
Frat. Batman doesn't strike me as a jock, though. Like, he puts on a douchebag persona on purpose to masquerade his activities. But he never struck me as a jock.
Batman's more of kind of like a goth kid, sort of mixed with a jock, maybe.
I guess to put up a facade, sure. I was talking. I only drink beer, whiskey, or scotch. Only drink beer, whiskey, or scotch on special occasions, like parties, like get-togethers, like friends, or like drunk Mario Party, Mario Kart, or something like that. Yeah, to me, like a drunk Mario Party and other things, or that's what I consider a social gathering. Because I'm not a party man. I do not like parties in the slightest. Because I'll hang around in the corner of the house, shake some hands, nod some heads. I'll get the fuck out of there as soon as chance I get, because I'm not one for that kind of thing. I've had enough of those back in my teenage days.
I'm like that with clubbing. I don't like going clubbing.
See, I don't go clubbing. Period.
Some of my friends do for like their birthdays and stuff, and it's like as a nice thing, it's just like I should go. Wish them happy birthday. Stay there for like 3 hours, but I'm always just awkwardly there, and then I start drinking, so I don't feel so awkward.
I had enough exposure to the club scene when I was a temp barback at the age of 16, which wasn't legal.
Oh,
just keep down the hush hush. Oh wait, I said that on live stream. Oh no.
That might help a little bit, Starman. I turned down the audio a little bit on my end.
Oh, what, are you coming in too loud?
You guys are on a speaker on the other side of the room, but you were on pretty loud, so I turned it down a little bit.
Oh,
okay.
So good.
What was I gonna say?
But go along with your incorrect evidence.
No, so I was a barback for a nightclub that my then aunt's fiance owned, and it's just not for me. It's just the music's too loud, so I can't hear conversations for shit. The atmosphere is a little too dank. I mean, it was kind of cool because you always see those kind of things in like movies and other stuff like that. But I thought I seen enough of it, so I figured, you know what? Nah, this is not for me.
But Johnny, I thought you liked the thump 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 music.
No, I don't. Why would I like the sound of rabbits fucking?
The other day, just about 3 weeks ago, I was in the city for a friend's birthday at a club, and I had to take 2 of my friends got pretty damn wasted. I had to take them home on the train system. That was fun.
Oh.
One of them nearly ran on the train track. Got on the train. They nearly fell asleep. They just started singing karaoke. and they took requests from the audience in the train.
Did anybody shout at anything?
Oh, they were just singing. And then we got off that train, got on a second train, and then they started climbing on the railings of the train itself.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah. Yeah, that was fun.
I took plenty of photos too.
I do have photos, actually.
Jeez,
I'm not gonna
man.
share them, but I do have photos.
Oh, good man.
I'm on that. Because I already know one of them regrets it. So I'm not gonna share photos of their regrets.
To be fair, I remember the first time my friends actually took me out drinking. It was like right after high school, and we decided we'd go up to Lexington downtown for a couple of drinks. And my daddy was sneak over the next wall next door. But we basically drunk like so much to the point where I actually had my first like actual intoxicated like set wine, which caused me to say, "Hey, I'm never gonna drink again." And the only thing I remember about that night was going into a one of those places where you buy a like a sex shop. And
Sex shop, yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
And one of my buddies has criminal evidence of me drinking under the age while swinging around big giant dildos around like swords.
And that was how I spent my graduation night.
Seriously. Seriously. I gotta get in contact with Phil.
You gotta get that photo.
And
I
on
want to
that
see
night,
that.
I embraced my new kinky persona.
We did a lot of
Yeah,
stuff. But the manager at the time, she said that she was cool about it because she knew that we were just graduating from high school and that she was my best friend's aunt. So she's like, "Yeah, just fool around. I don't care what you guys do." I'm like, "Okay."
I've been drinking since I was 18. Granted, here you can legally drink at 18. So
I've
your
been
kids
drinking
better.
since
You,
How
I plead the fifth.
But you came out of the womb with a beer in your hand.
I don't know how it got in here, but man, it was like a good drink. Oh god! Oh my god! Oh wait.
shit, it's Corona.
So because EO here is it's a rage, but the only place you can encounter it is in Cyan's dream. So I added it as a rare encounter in this one room specifically, just in case you miss it.
Wait, it's not Warmac, right?
496.
Jesus.
It's like-
Jesus. Don't bring up Warmac. That's a horrible fight to bring up for me. Oh
shit,
god.
it has reflect on it. Okay, it's a good thing that I cast a scan on it because I was about to hit it hard. But oh shit.
I'm about to say that. I'll probably get that photo. Probably if he still has it in his phone. No, I'm gonna text him right now. Oh shit, someone's been calling. I just wanted to...
I'm just the poor line I usually talk to.
I'm not that lonely.
You dance in a sex shop.
Yeah, it's not very
So, yeah, you guys going in chat. How's your days been? What have you guys been up to?
Well, half of them are kind of broken into Mega Man X7 quotes.
Oh. Yeah, how was that?
Yeah. I mean, I noticed it, but it's like I got nothing to say to that. So, I mean, at least you guys are having fun. You know, but I can't really, I can't really respond to any of that.
At least you got X8 now, which I hear is pretty good.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to listening because I hear good things.
How long did it take you to beat X7? That's what I'm interested in.
About 5 hours.
Did it feel like 5 hours?
Well, yeah. Okay, yeah, maybe that's what I'm really about to say.
Have you tried them?
Do I have this? Let me see, because I'm running out of MP, and I only have so many tinctures.
Someone's been asking Have you played the demo yet of Mega Man 11?
No, I have not. I want to soon. Minute Rocket, thank you for the bits.
I know, you can do it for like the first 30 minutes of the stream tomorrow. Hang on, I'm getting a call.
And I'm back from my phone call.
Well, if you're running low on MP, one thing you can do is runic what these guys are doing.
Yeah, that's a good point. Oh, but I have the Atmo weapon on. I don't think I can runic with that.
You can runic with the Atmo weapon. It's Leo's Crest that replaces runic with Shock.
Okay.
So how was War Mech?
War Mech's dead.
Okay. I wish it was that easy in the original game.
Warmech is the later palette swap of EO, and it's a considerably harder.
Oh yeah, I believe it. I really gotta redo that flyback of Final Fantasy 1. The thing is, he is just so little way of like aggroing him.
Yeah, just trying to reach it at all is just getting to that hallway is a pain in the ass, and then actually getting the 1 in 64 encounter, I think it is.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
probably a little bit more.
No, it's 1 in 64.
And it's funny because again, it's a 1 in 64 encounter, so that the pack code for Final Fantasy VI is in a way a lot simpler than the originals was. It is possible to code a 1 in 64 chance of encountering an enemy in Final Fantasy VI's code, but it's a lot harder to do. Your typical pack only has 4 enemies, or 4 different formations. 3 of them have a 5 in 16 chance of appearing, and then 1 of them only has a 1 in 16 chance. That's as far as it usually goes.
Sounds about right.
Wait, what?
What?
Wait, what?
Billy, was that you?
No, there's only one other person that can do that. Yeah, I thought so. It was Jason.
Oh, wait.
That wasn't me. Like, I didn't hit fuck him. So, I could do the fucking bitch.
It's like a murder mystery with a twist villain at the end. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. There never was a live stream series.
Have you ever heard a channel called ER? I've heard of the ER before. Been there once.
I've been to plenty of ERs.
Confess.
No, I've not. But I have not heard of a channel called ER. At least I don't think I have anymore.
What the heck is this song?
What are you talking about?
Oh, it's Metroid Prime 2 Echo. That's the name of the song. I don't know. It's the one that came with the CD whenever you pre-ordered Samus Returns in the 3DS.
NCS Master, I would like to, yeah, I'm gonna look at Mega Man 11 probably after the Mega Man X Marathon ends, which is kind of gonna lead into a joke because, like, I planned on ending the Mega Man X Marathon with Command Mission, and I'm saying, it's the end of the marathon, I'm taking a break from Mega Man after a while, and then I come back with Mega Man 11.
Ooh,
Oops.
Mega Man.
Dude. I thought you were going to say the joke that we're going from Mega Man X at 10 to 11.
Yeah.
Trav, are you just like... What?
Also,
There you go, Jason,
What
by
is
the
the
way.
fucking encounter rate in this dungeon?
I have to agree with Gilly. Mega Man
encounter
11
here
is
is-
hard.
Normal.
You call this
there's-
normal?
There's very few places in Brave New World where it doesn't just use normal encounter. But one of the things I got someone to do for the next update is rewrite the random encounter code to smooth out the encounter rate so you don't get this bullshit right here. I think it's now going to be like a minimum of 10 steps or so between fights.
Damn it, James, don't.
Rucksuck, please run away.
Oh, you just had a
Okay, we're not.
Stop!
I don't want to. I don't want to fight. So I just hold L and R to run away, and then I get fucking bombarded. I lose a character, one zombie, the other two are stopped.
And now it's time to
This
go
is
back
it.
to-
Like, what the fuck? What the shit? Because what? Why is running away so goddamn punishing in this game?
It's unintentional.
That is the death. It's just perfect ending to that.
Why are you running?
So
John, do you need a
I
beer?
gotta do all that shit over again.
I'm going to fix that.
Thank you for the pity bits, Aura.
So around like version 1.5, 1.6, an outside coder came in and he rewrote the ATB system for us so that the ATB meter didn't keep counting up during animations, which I'm sure a lot of you have heard of the, weight tricking, and that effectively got rid of it. The unintended side effect of that is that it made running away much more difficult than it should be. And particularly where it's difficult is for all of the enemies in the world of Rune in dungeons that have the harder to run flag box ticked. And I ran some tests after watching this happen to Johnny more than once, and so for the next version I'm just clearing all those flags for everything.
Run away like a bitch.
Like you.
So yeah, that will go away in the next version.
Edgar, you're coming with me. Let me see.
I realize that doesn't help anything now. However,
Yes.
However,
Shut up.
I do listen to concerns and I respond, and sometimes I laugh, but
You know what? You know what? This play. You know what? Just put the game back to normal. Don't even just unmod it.
the next
John, you
version
can have more
I
changes
have-
game than the developers have at the moment.
I have been working on it for the last few months now. We don't give ETAs because we never actually meet them.
Well, look at that. That's being smart.
Yeah.
Better record. Thank you for the bits. You as well, Yimbo. And you as well, Lilac.
When we first started working on it in September of 2011, I think the initial release date we gave was that Thanksgiving, and then it got pushed back to that Christmas. And it was first publicly released in May of 2013. So we're off by a little bit.
Hold on. Those. 'Cause I do. That shield for myself.
I'm doing well, Neon Mole. I'm doing well.
Three
no,
outs.
hold on. No, I didn't.
Well.
Yeah,
you
overall, especially from watching streams, I tend to learn more in the way of quality of life changes that should probably be made, because I watch and what I'm looking for is, okay, how is the game being irritating in ways that it probably shouldn't? How can this be prevented? Or should it be, And, something like that, it's prohibitive to the point where it actually feels like the run mechanic isn't working.
It
Stop
is
running
working.
like a
It's not a
bitch and
bug,
fight.
it's a feature. It just works.
Yeah. But like if you try to run away on the world map, you'll notice it's a lot easier, and that's why.
Make sure you save before entering. Alright, boys, round 2. Hopefully we're not gonna die again to stop.
Final Fat Nut. Love your name, by the way. I'm not counting on a Smash character announcement for tomorrow, but if it is, then good. But I honestly, God can't tell you, dude.
Dark Flate?
Banjo
I'm not gonna
Kazooie.
try and pronounce that. Celis has shock because there is a hidden piece of equipment that enables it for her.
Nice. Not nice. Nice. Why did I say nice? Nice.
Like, nice.
Sorry, I'm just baking my bread here with some good old-fashioned
Is
yeast.
these? Yes.
What is wrong with me today?
Did you work today, Linky?
No, I was actually. Well, I had to go to the bank today and get a new freaking bank account.
Oh, okay. What's the bank number in BSB?
Do you need routing number and account number too?
It's not 11, it's 21.
Oh, I'm sorry. My social security number is 24, not 5.
Alright, Lucko, I'm gonna go out and get back in my heel bucket.
I love you, spit bucket. Ding.
Alright, can you read out Matt's phone number aloud real quick?
Yeah.
I want to get order.
Come on, Edgar, hurry up.
No, Chaggy, I will not send you that information. Instead, I'll send you a donut. Because donuts make you feel better.
No, they
Unless you're
don't.
diabetic.
Shit!
Donuts just leave another hole in my life.
Boo! No, experiment. It's the number of glitches that happen throughout the entirety of that whole entire live streams.
That was certainly a sentence.
Man, I don't know what's going on with me today. All I did today is went to the bank, got some food, and came home. Today's my day off.
You're just excited for the direct tomorrow.
I can't even watch Direct tomorrow.
Yes,
Wait,
you
what?
will. You work
Multiple?
at GameStop. They'll
Yeah.
put it on
I
the
know, I
goddamn
won't be able to.
screen.
They never put it on the screen.
I'm sure you
Phone,
asked them.
don't you? Don't you have a phone?
Yeah, but I can't have that. Well, I can.
No one's coming into the store when
No one's-
Nintendo Direct is on.
Dude, okay, I have a story to tell you. Do you remember that whole? Okay, I remember watching the rec partially when Cloud was announced for Smash Brothers because I had the tablet right there in between both computers, and I was kind of watching it at the same time, and I was dealing with these customers who was actually getting mad at me because I wasn't paying attention. Because I was because the moment I saw like the Smash part direct happen, I'm like, yeah, one moment. And this woman was getting furious at me, like to the point where my boss said, "Hey, Justin, just help him out." I'm like, "Okay, sure, what's up?" She's like, got all mad and all that stuff, and I'm like, "Okay, I'll help you out." I had to go in the back, grab her a new system because apparently her old system was kind of trash. So I come back. Next day, I was sitting the console down on the ground. I looked up and I see Clyde out there. I'm like, "Holy fucking shit, really?" and the lady looked at me and said, "What?" She just like gave me the look like I just like did something so traumatic. And this was back
And
when
you
the
dropped
church.
the system in the process.
Oh no! I said the system was already on the ground. I was just leaning back up, and I just saw like Cloud just like walking across the stage. And then this was at the same time where GameStop was right near a church too. Yeah, that's another can of worms that I'm going to explain later. But we had these like guys come in and they heard me and they just immediately walked out as soon as I shouted out like that. Oh boy. Also, the midnight release of Call of Duty Black Ops 2 was wonderful because we had protesters right outside our store from the church.
Yeah, what?
Yeah. A
No,
church.
I didn't hear what you said. What was it?
A group of protesters from the church down the street basically was boycotting Call of Duty that night, and
Kind of like 20 years too late. But...
No, this is back then. When I was doing the late night or midnight release of Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Man, they were just sitting out there making a line. Heck, they even had the door like blocked off, and we were like, "Hey, we're business. You gotta get out of the way." We had to call the police and everything to get them out of the way. Like, it took us 20 minutes after midnight for people to get their games. No swearing.
First off, Haunted Bone, what did the cow say to the or dramatic cow quit milking it? Anthem here, if I were to donate a game to you or someone else from BSC, what are the chances of it playing for the channel? I can't tell you that, dude.
No.
Because as much as I appreciate it, it's like we have our own schedules and all that. We have things planned out ahead of time, and we just can't. We won't stop that. And that's the best I can tell you.
No.
Okay, what was going on? Celeste's graphic was clearly. It's like I was standing on top of Sabin's head there for a second.
That sort of thing happens sometimes.
Just probably layering issues sometimes happens.
Liaring?
Layering.
Um,
Stop trying to correct me.
Diamond, yeah, he's streaming it. You uploaded streams pretty shortly for the into the direct
For the
stream last
direct
time,
stuff, yeah, I try to upload almost immediately afterwards.
Because
that ad revenue.
Because gotta get that sweet view ad revenue.
Just put reaction right next to the window.
Exactly. Put the amiibo face on it.
Just right there in the center, just says Smash Direct. But I thought they could like put reactions or reaction on their YouTube stuff, and that sent it over or what?
What do you mean, sorry?
Wasn't there like an issue with some YouTubers having problems basically posting out their reaction to certain events or stuff like that? Or
not to my knowledge, no.
I must be crazy then.
I mean, we knew that for a while.
I mean, it's one thing if you just upload the directly to your YouTube channel without editing or anything like that, because then that's copyright infringement. But reactions or videos in response to it are completely fine because it's transformative work.
Didn't some douche nozzle try to like trademark the like idea of a reaction video?
That's what I'm thinking of. That's what I'm thinking of.
That's the Fine Brothers.
The Fine Brothers, right? That's right. Yeah, that was really fucking stupid.
Yeah.
That backfired hard.
Yeah.
Fuck you guys. I'm gonna copyright drinking beer. If anyone else drinks beer, they gotta pay me royalties.
No, that's patent. That's patent infringement.
Hold on. Let's hear him out.
He's like, hey, I like where this idea is going.
Wait, I can finally quit YouTube. Let's do it.
Oh boy, I can finally quit Twitch and become a YouTuber. Oh boy.
Well, actually, I think it's the inverse happening nowadays.
All right.
Quit being a YouTuber to be a Twitch streamer, sure.
Johnny, let's put a bet on if Metroid Prime 4 is shown in this Nintendo Direct, I will sub to you for a month. Okay, so this is how you win it. Go to Ted's Twitter. Ask him. Don't say anything, just ask him, do you think Metroid Prime 4 will be in the Direct? Don't tell him it's a joke, don't tell him it's for a bet, just tell him that. If he says no, you've got it. That's his true belief.
Because if he knows he's being provoked into saying something won't happen for the sake of it will happening, then he won't do it. It needs to be completely from the heart. As I put my hand in the middle of my chest.
That's my boob.
God bless Nintendo Directs.
And y'all joke, but I mean, that shit, like, Gene Simmons has the bag with a $sign on it copyrighted. Or trademarked or whatever.
Wait, what?
Gene from Kiss?
Yeah. That Gene Simmons. He has the trademark for the bag with a $sign on it.
How?
Why? How and why?
Two excellent questions. Don't know.
For real?
For real.
Oh my god, how? Like, even, like, all, like, stuff, like, cartoons nowadays has a bag of money. It's like, hey, that's copyrighted from Gene Simmons. I'm like, okay, now! That's not the show my nephew.
Did you see the Big Hero 6 KH3 trailer? Gion's been naughted.
What?
He doesn't care.
No, what?
Oh, I was saying, someone was asking, "Hey John, did you see the Big Hero 6 KH3 trailer?"
I didn't even hear my name in that. That's why I didn't answer.
No.
All right, one more time. What was it?
Well, anyone can answer. This is just from chat. Hey John, did you see the Big Hero 6 KH3 trailer? Gion's been naughted.
Yeah. So, I don't care.
Fuck up.
Yeah, exactly.
Get a copyright claim on your bank robbery. Yeah, there you go.
Of course. So I saw Johnny named JoJo and kind of dipped out after that. What did I miss? Fuckery. Pure fuckery.
I tell you, Philia is just tired right now. That's what happened.
She's wiped out because she has past memories of previous lives.
Did you say it was getting Norded?
Shion.
Shion.
That's the
the heck
theory. That's
Because
the theory.
even then, like,
Ha ha ha. Yeah.
how?
It's
like,
I'm being
how?
serious. Who?
Why?
Was she the blonde girl? With,
It's like
Kingdom
no.
Hearts 2?
Black hair,
Shion
black
was
hair
the black
girl.
curled Kyrie, the fan edit in
What the
358 Days Over 2.
I never played that game.
Well, I don't blame you, but it's like, so Xehanort can just fucking Nort abstract concepts now because she was absorbed.
Apparently, the theory is he just made another Shion.
Oh, come on! Come on! Like, I hope that's bullshit. Like, come on.
I'll take 4 of them.
You know what's really funny, Haunted Bone? I made that exact same joke to my girlfriend earlier. I said something about massive quantities. I'm like, wait a minute, I just said massive titties with quan in the middle. Just take that out.
Yep, so it's Shion's apparently in KH3 now.
Well, I was expecting that in some capacity. Just maybe as like a throwaway thing. I don't know, but...
Maybe she's a heartless
Well,
now. Woo!
John,
yeah.
you didn't know. They share the same voice actor, except it's pitched up. Shion didn't die. That was the paramedic. And we just surgically changed him to
Yeah, I
look
know.
like-
Fuck that shit. We get punished Shion with a horn in her head. Like half of her face covered in blood. That's a Kingdom Hearts story I'd be invested in.
Yeah, at the end of the credits, you should see introduced by J.O.
No, he's at the end of it. It's fucking Goofy covers his face with Donald's ashes.
Why do we fight?
Wouldn't it be the other way around in KH2's events because he dies?
No, because you see that freaking Donna was originally
I
right.
can't concentrate right now.
So does that mean Axel's is freaking Raiden?
Okay. I get it as well. War is hell.
Jesus Christ. Produced by Hideo Kojima, a Disney film.
John, to be fair, the Recuplica is back, so Shion is also a possibility. Yeah, that fucking is stupid too. It's played up as a big dramatic moment that the Riku replica fades away, knowing that its existence is meaningless and that it feels bad about it. Now we're just gonna bring it back. Like, fuck dramatic. What is drama in Kingdom Hearts?
Hearts!
What are stakes in Kingdom Hearts?
Like
Mickey, how does Xehanort keep coming back? Nanomachines, son!
I remember I was at E3 in 2004 when Kingdom Hearts was announced, like the original, and I remember looking at it. I remember watching the like presentation and thinking, "This is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. It will never catch on."
Oh, you underestimate how stupid the audience can be.
Oh god, I underestimated Disney fans.
Also,
Holy shit.
Listen, hold on, Car. Thank you for the sub, first off. You do know that'll mean the story will never get its third act, and pretty much all the continuity outside the main three will be rendered meaningless. Actually, I'm perfectly fine with that.
Shade, I already got the Starlight Keyblade. It was the first time I turned Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key on in 6 months. Also,
Come to think of it, I'm
apparently.
actually wearing a shirt right now that I got at that E3. I got it from the Phantom booth. Do any of you remember, like, the Phantom?
Well,
It was supposed to be the system that would play, like, Xbox games and PS2 games and GameCube games.
my god.
It was
They've got aware of that.
It was vaporware. It never ended up coming to fruition.
okay.
It was a huge joke. But they had a booth there, and I went there, and they saw that I had like a media badge, and they just jumped me like. And it was. I saw. I don't know. I got a free shirt. It was pretty nice.
I don't know what it
would
is.
have liked my Phantom though.
They tried to sign me up to this service, which I figured for this game, but I got a free shirt.
I don't know. Would it be nice to go to E3 next year?
It's expensive as hell.
It's expensive as hell.
If you
yeah.
could somehow get a media pass.
Even
Yeah,
media
so-
passes are
but
like
that's-
$600.
Even
900.
then, that's not the most expensive part. It's the hotel and the travel.
Yeah,
I guess.
I ended up. It was a
And
couple
the pizza.
$100, but it was worth it.
I mean, where do you? Oh no, you live on the East Coast. Never mind. I'm beginning of Chris.
I must say,
I was
Chris
actually-
lives on the West Coast. I live on the East Coast.
Because you can get a bus and train system to the place. It's just that the train system's kind of a pain in the ass over there in LA.
I was media, and I'm making air quotes right now. Media.
Oh, dude, if you said like your dad was a worker at GameStop, you could get a media pass to E3. They were
Yeah, all
very
you had to do
lenient.
was just throw up a, kind of fake website, but I was just realizing this morning, like, how much vaporware, like, shovelware, ended up being at that show, because it wasn't just there was the Phantom, but that was also the year that the N-Gage was revealed, and, I don't know if
I had
anyone
one. I
has
had
heard
one.
of or remembers the Gizmondo, but that was also there.
Jesus Christ.
Is that the one that was- is it
sounds
the-
so familiar.
Is that the
It
handheld
was
that was like a
horrible.
scam and was considered like a money laundering scheme? Something like that.
I mean, it can run Doom, but that's about it.
Was it
Dude, I
actually
can
a
run
money
Doom on
laundering
my
scheme?
copyright.
Maybe.
there was something
They
illegal
sold,
about.
like,
The
okay.
developer spent a lot of time in prison for aggravated assault, mafia ties, extortion.
That's one hell of a marketing campaign.
Hey man,
Yeah,
I heard
You
you like
will
the
buy
mafia.
my Gizmondo, or I will beat you.
Buy the
No,
Gizmondo,
no, okay.
or else.
Okay. So what happened was that he got a bunch of money from investors. Nothing came out of the product. They sold like 25,000 units, not even. And he bought himself like this fancy car and whatnot, like a sports car. I think it was a
The
Ferrari.
Ferrari, yeah.
And he wrecks it. He wrecks it, and he
apparently-
was supposed to return it back to help pay off the investors.
Apparently he was driving that thing at like 190 miles an hour, some ridiculous speed.
Yeah, and he luckily survived. Unfortunately for him, he survived.
Oh god, I wish I died in that car wreck. Cause look at this bill.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
man,
had mafia
he's
ties.
not
That's
dead.
what I'm thinking of.
Yeah. It was, what's his face? Stefan Eriksson or whatever?
That's right, Stefan Eriksson.
Yeah. Dude, LGR went and made a fantastic video.
Oh, can you give me the link for it?
Yeah.
That's actually the video I was watching this morning. That is the same one, LGR.
The way past for you. Either down $400 for my console or you're down 2 kneecaps. Your pick, buddy.
So I see that you bought the Game Boy Advance.
So I notice you're not interested in my Engage 2.
Oh no,
somebody in chat was asking that.
McAfee is
Which
even
one was-
crazier.
I don't know. I don't want an Engage 2.
Oh, thank you, Experiment. Yeah, I'm about to say there, if you really want to get... That's loud, that's loud. That's loud.
Yeah, there was a lot to make fun of at that show.
Yeah.
I picked a very good year to go.
LGR's McAfee video is also just amazing. Because McAfee's kinda insane.
Oh yeah, he is. Oh
Dude, he got in trouble with the cartel.
Wait, is he insane or just incredibly unlucky?
No, he's a scam artist. Because the original version of the antivirus software didn't do anything.
Oh my god.
That's a no bueno.
He lived.
Can we go back to the weep speak of Kingdom Hearts?
I don't know. Johnny kind of scared me when I mentioned Shion. As someone who says he doesn't care about the story anymore, yeah.
Doesn't mean I don't pay attention to it. Like, I still pay attention. I don't turn my mind out like, you know? I still pay attention to what's happening. It's just that whether or not I care is
So,
another
John,
thing.
How about that time travel and coming back in KH3? John saying
Say
What?
time
What?
travel. How do you
What about
and
time
Young's-
travel? It's like, oh, what a fucking cop-out. Ooh. It's like you need the 13 pieces of darkness and 7 lights, you know, to make the fucking Keyblade, which is also spelled X-Blade. We're gonna call it Keyblade because fucking Disney pay me. But
And then you got
like,
the sugar and the
but
salt,
like
and
half
then you
of the
make
organization, half the organization's gone. It's like, oh fuck, all right, I'll just snap my fingers. Here's the other pieces.
So, in Unchained Key, I spent 4 hours doing those goddamn mini games to get the Starlight Keyblade for Kingdom Hearts 3.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, it's some kid running around whacking someone with a giant key. What the hell?
And then out of nowhere, Xehanort somehow got the Infinity Gauntlet and just... And then Sora lost a day.
Why a key?
So is this series going to end with this game? I have no idea.
Dude, the series meant to end with KH2 and KH1.
But what was the point of the KH2 ending, though? Why'd they add that on there? Why are there so many Kingdom Hearts?
People thought, you know what, they wouldn't bring back Xehanort. He's dead. Yeah, guys.
Oh wait, that was just nobody, guys. He was using another
think-
body, guys.
Yeah, apparently they did nobody in the Heartless. It brings back the actual person.
Oh, you didn't defeat him. You just merely put him to sleep, guys.
Oh, I'm guessing that mute missed with one of them.
I think John wants to move on.
No, it's more. I'm observing the battle happening, and it's like I wasn't sure if if the mute missed one of them because one of them still cast stop and it went off. And I was like, but you're mute.
I don't know whether in this version they're immune to mute or not. One of the things that I have done.
Well, no, they are because one of them tried to cast Rasp, but it didn't go off because they're muted.
Oh, okay.
Okay, chat's saying it missed one. Okay, all right, that's fine.
Okay.
Xehanort hit himself and repaired himself.
Okay.
I like that.
And fuck the encounter rate of this damn dungeon! There's single fucking pincers!
And I promise, this is the normal encounter.
Jesus!
This is so good.
This is his favorite game, guys.
But yeah, we're trying to smooth out the encounter rate, but the actual code that determines random encounters is Lovecraftian, I think is the word that was used.
I remember someone described a mechanic as Lovecraftian. Oh yeah, Keishan Tiki has time travel. Yeah, that's a thing. Actually, it could either be time travel or it's an infinite loop. We don't know.
Have they announced that Super Mario Party is going to have like some kind of like special offline mode or online mode or anything?
Yeah, didn't
Random transition, but no.
Okay.
Doesn't the reflect code somehow tie in with the Super Brawl code somehow? D? I remember you started explaining that to me the other day and you just sort of dropped off.
Don't ever look at the... Okay, I see what you're talking about. Oh no, wait, fuck, what am I doing? This one's immune to fire.
Reflect is a branching nest. I believe it.
Yeah. To kind of backpedal a little bit about me saying that John McAfee was crazy. Here's something right here. In 2012, he was considered a person of interest when his neighbor, Gregory Fall, was shot to death.
Oh my god.
And then fled the country. Later, he was arrested in Guatemala because Vice went and flew down there, took pictures of him, and forgot to take off the GPS coordinates on the pictures. So the Guatemalan government went arrested him.
Oh my god!
We're in too deep.
Yeah, it's just insane.
I just wanted to sell a Game Boy, guys! I wanted to play Mario and Luigi too, guys!
Okay. Alright.
Oh, and now he thinks that everyone's watching him.
I mean, how can we not?
I mean, have you ever accidentally been caught illegal entry into a country?
Yes, all the time.
Oh, Vice.
I don't like talking about it. Oh,
As someone who has
God.
been the TMG, I must say that I went in legally.
Surprised you got around the wall.
I was nice. I figured I'd roll that dice anyway.
Yeah, surprisingly, there's a thing called planes, Linky. They can fly over walls.
I know. It's so amazing.
Yeah, I will say though, Johnny, if you intend to just not deal with a fight, I would advise warping. Sabin can cast warp, he should be able to.
Do warp whistles also work?
Warp whistles also work, yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna have to find fuck little warp whistles then.
Is Funbaba a spawn in this map? That would be kind of a dick move.
Oh god. You know what, Billy? Just do it.
To be
Make
fair,
If it was a
this
bad
game,
idea,
I
it just
think-
would be kind of a dick
I don't
move.
think it's very different from what's currently been happening.
No. Just make it a really, really rare encounter. Be like super boss.
Oh, it's the 5 syndrome.
Pretty much.
Actually, no, that's the 1 syndrome. The final boss. Like, isn't it like...
Yeah, it was Final Fantasy 1 where Warmac
Yeah.
basically kills you like immediately as soon as you spawn him in that one room. Dear God, having nightmares again tonight.
Poor Pedro.
This guy fucking calls down the heavens every single time. Oh, and that's worthless. Hold on.
Also,
Okay.
yesterday I was watching an anime analysis of the One for All fight versus All Might, and then the one thing that took me out of the video was that he started using Sonic 06 music, and I'm like, wait a second.
Wait. What's going on?
Yes, the early 90s of YouTube, where they just basically play like easy MP3 files that get finally in. Surprisingly,
files.
yeah, MIDI file.
Well, there kind of is a Kaizo version of this alpha. One of the guys in my community made a kind of half-assed difficulty hack of Brave New World that pretty much just ups the speed of all the enemies.
Johnny, make a save state.
Well, he was using music from the anime until he just randomly started using Kingdom Valley, and I'm like, what?
The name is Dumas.
So my your man, Mr. Dumbass.
Well, you have the Moogle charm now, so you can use that.
No, I can't.
Alright, he's on your body.
She running away in this mod fucking blows ass. I can't wait to get the. Oh wait, it doesn't work that way anymore. What did the Moogle charm do in this mod again?
So it does two things in Brave New World. One of them is pretty obvious. It prevents Dance from being a locked-in status. So he dances once,
not
but then you
obvious at
still
all.
have control over him.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
The second effect is that it removes the hang time from jump, so he can jump and he lands immediately. So he functions differently as a Dragoon than Edgar.
So if almost okay, so he's a faster Dragoon, not necessarily a better, but he's faster.
He short hops.
Well, generally,
He's short
What-
hops and no cancels.
one of the benefits of being a Dragoon is you're kind of up in the air and you're being taken damage, whereas Mog is kind of a tanky character, or he can be. So he can stay in the back row, he can attack long range with jump, but he's also, on the ground the whole time and, tanking damage too. So
Nice.
Yeah, but Fox is better than Falco, so
Oh god. We're not playing melee, Jason.
He
for the
shuffles.
short hops.
He shuffles. All right, then what we're gonna do is we're gonna pretty much replace Edgar with Mog for the second half of Narsh. And
Gnarsh.
then the yeah.
I could put a lower encounter effect on anything I wanted.
Yeah,
But
just,
I'm not going
you know what?
but
Just
I'm
spike
not
it.
going to.
Just spike it up. Just spike it up just a little bit more, okay?
The reason I didn't is because if there was a lower encounter relic, people would just put it on, and then they never take it off. So the idea is to, as we're doing in this next update, it's just kind of making the encounter rate a little bit more tolerable as it is, rather than requiring a specific piece of equipment to enable it.
I love how you say that as John gets into a counter rate, you can just see him.
I had a bit of a shock there because I was starting holding down L and R, and then my mind was like, no, don't do that.
Yeah. But yeah,
Might be safe.
it's something that I plead a little bit of ignorance on, because the actual encounter rate is something that we haven't really touched since vanilla. But what has changed since vanilla is that battles have gotten longer and a little bit more involved, and the effect that it's had is that it seems a lot worse because you can't just your way through fights. So obviously the encounter rate needs to go down to compensate.
All I
But
heard
is
was
that
like
the
a
only
switch
thing you can
sound.
do to mitigate it, given what you guys did to the ATB system?
Yes and no. I mean, we can dig into the ATB code, and we have looked into it before. It's just that every time I feel like we address the issue of running, we just don't get anywhere because of how NETB is coded. And like I said, I went back and I ran some tests of the enemies with the harder to run flag enabled versus the ones who don't. And I realized that I think this is just what needs to happen, is I just need to get rid of that flag and make running the same regardless of what you're fighting.
I see.
Neat.
D says they could bump up the base ATB multiplier.
Oh, D's talking about the speed of fights. The actual speed of fights. I'm talking about how long they take to win. We're talking about two different things.
Fight, you coward! Fight!
Don't be a pussy. Fight, you bitch.
That's very direct, Linky.
Sorry, I got some pipped up anger back here.
Yes, I am Anthem. I'm the designer. And DN here is one of the folks that's contributed code to the mod.
So what about that Mega Man 11 difficulty?
I haven't played that demo yet.
It's been kicking my butt.
Is it that hard?
Imp
There's a
equipment is
reason
not
why
in
they don't have the hard mode enabled.
Oh.
And the imp status is actually completely different as well. In the original game, it seemed to be a debuff that wasn't quite sure what it wanted to be. It would like disable commands, it would lower damage, it was just kind of all over the place. So in Brave New World, it's a straight up 50% nerf to everything. It's a nerf to your offense, it's a nerf to your healing, just everything.
Nice.
Wait, hold on. Wait. I ain't going anywhere without that Age of Shield, so...
Alright, so we're just missing 2 more characters, correct?
we're missing Umaro, and we are missing Locke. I think that's it, right? Yeah.
Yep, and
Or is it Locke's in his hometown, right?
No, Locke's in the Phoenix Cave.
He's in a volcano.
Oh, yeah.
He's a
Have you got Shadow?
Yeah, I got Shadow.
You got Shadow.
Okay.
Did you get the Emperor's letter?
Yeah, I did. In the painting?
Yeah.
What is that?
So in the original game, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to take that and show it to the old man. Gao's father.
Does he give you the sword?
Oh, right, Gal's father.
Yeah. Well, except in the original game, it didn't tell you what to do. You just kind of had to stumble across it on your own. If you look in your key items and you look at the letter, it says "show this to the old man." And in Brave New World, Gao's father is the only character that is actually named Old Man.
So it's still quite literal.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you for the follow, Mo Lester.
Molester. I approve of that name. That's nice.
I was gonna ask, once you get the last 2 characters, what's happening next year? Are you gonna go straight to the Kefka's Tower, or you being doing side quests first?
Well, you need to do the Cultist Tower.
You mean the tower?
So, the Magic Tower.
Oh.
That's not required because the thing you get on top of it is needed to get inside Kefka's Tower.
Wait a second, I know this guy in chat. That's Chris Hansen.
What happened was we realized there was a bunch of really good loot in Kefka's Tower, and we wanted to discourage people from just going in and doing, early loot runs. And so we decided pretty early on in development we wanted to gate it off. We decided, okay, the Fanatics Tower is probably the best place to gate it. And I remember we had this brainstorming session where we spent hours trying to figure out what the item would be that would let you into Kefka's Tower. I'm like, I don't know, maybe it's a parachute. And
panties.
Finally, I'm like, wait a minute, why don't we just make it Terra's pendant? Like, the tower's got a force field around it, like the one that the Esper World had, and you need Terra's pendant to break the barrier.
Oh.
Because the damn thing was a fucking key item in the original game that did nothing. It just sat in your inventory all day, the whole time. So we kind of worked it in a little bit into the actual plot and had it, making a return appearance in the World of Ruin.
I see what you mean.
Was it just like another animation for it, or was it just like text only?
There is kind of an animation for it. You only get the scene, though, if you tried to enter Kefka's Tower before. Like, if you just play through the game normally and do Kefka's Tower last, you just enter it normally. If you had triggered the cutscene before where you tried to get in, you'll see the airship flying, and it'll fly through a flash of light. And that indicates that the barrier's down.
Nice.
X-Magic is in Brave New World. It is... there's a relic called the Sage Stone that Locke, Mog, and Strago can use.
I am gonna need
2 paper clips.
yeah
2 paper
You
clips
know,
of string.
some bubble gum. No, I need something to help me mitigate ice. Besides like shell and all that sort of thing, because Mog is very low levels compared to everyone else.
You should have at least one ice guard you found in Zozo.
What about scalding hot water?
Yeah.
Let's go. No, it's really cold here, dude. I throw it in the air, it becomes snow.
Guild member, there are still pretty much all the relics that were in the original game. All the effects exist here in some fashion. It's just most of them have been rebalanced, and a lot of them are character specific. Like the offering effect is just X fight. It's 2 attacks, and only Setzer and Shadow can do it. Kind of one of the themes of the mod, one of the things that it does is it makes the characters much less homogeneous. Each one has different things that they can do that not everyone else can do. You know, statistically they're a lot different, and their skill sets are a lot more unique. Sorry, I can't word tonight.
It's okay. You probably got it from me. I do apologize.
Have a good night, Trios.
Must be. Got a case of the dumb coming on.
Stop.
But it's just, I mean, one of the things that is very appealing about Final Fantasy VI, and this is just going to be to anyone, it's that it's got a huge cast. There's 14 different characters. But in the original game, just everyone, it was very homogeneous, because, especially with everyone being able to learn every spell, it didn't really matter who you picked. And here, everyone functions a lot differently from one another. So, that's what we're going for.
Spartan Mando. I talk Ken sometimes, yes, good.
Oh, you know what? Hold on.
Metallic Madness 1, I for one have no Smash hope for tomorrow.
If you get most, we'll get the single player mode, or the the mode that was hidden away from us. I don't think we'll get
I
a
feel like
character.
it'd be a better investment to highlight the other games that are coming out this year, especially for
The
the
problem I
3DS.
see with that is that their Smash is their big holiday title. It's the one. It's the biggest game of the year. So I think there'll be something for Smash. I just don't think it'll be a character.
Yeah, and guess what? There's 3 more months to go.
Yeah, exactly.
We can have another direct later this month.
No, I think if we anything, we'll have one direct this month. Next month we'll have nothing, and then the month after we'll have a Smash Direct.
Which will basically
Every
show
time
everything.
someone brings up Smash, all I can think of is that the bird going, "I want to smash."
Becky, let me smash.
Oh,
Let me
yeah.
finish.
That reminds me. I see you now have access to a VR unit, John.
I don't. Ellie does.
I'm saying
No.
access and say you own it.
That's still access.
Means remember the Hatsune Miku game you talked about a while ago? I haven't forgotten.
I write it in my diary every night. Dear diary, tonight's the night. Nobody get John. Remember that Hatsune Miku.
Yeah, didn't you say that your
Yeah.
partner did it for you?
Oh yeah, don't forget that one game comes out on Switch tonight too.
Which one?
I am trying my best to remember.
Xenoblade?
Shit.
I
I don't want to. Is it tomorrow? Okay, never mind. Ignore me.
This was Xenoblade's
Dumb.
tomorrow. Because Nintendo released games on a Friday.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
And then he smashed.
for you guys 2 days, for me, Friday. Tomorrow.
I want to play Torna so badly.
I just had someone tell me that they don't remember what cream cheese is, and I'm like, what?
What's
How do
happening?
They don't remember what cream cheese is? Did I hear that?
Yeah, I'm like, how?
Did they live in some dystopian world where cream cheese has been outlawed, or damn.
Man,
And why just cheese?
The year is 20XX.
dude.
Cream cheese has been outlawed.
After the Philadelphia riots of 20XX, cream cheese has been outlawed.
I knew the Eagles win the Super Bowl was the time. I want my cheese back.
It's good on bagels, and that's it.
Bagel. My safe word.
Your safe word?
Your safe word is bagel?
I mean, you can just go with Sarah Banana, but okay.
What else is cream cheese supposed to mean? In a dystopian future.
That is like one of the like the best out of context quotes so far tonight. So your safe word is bagel.
Well, some misguided souls try to put cream cheese in sushi, and
well, I don't like sushi in general, so it doesn't. mean anything to me.
I've never had sushi, so I can't say. The thought of raw fish kind of terrifies me.
I think my love of the reduced for quick sale sushi at the grocery store across the street is going to be the death of me, but
Go for them to get mercury poisoning.
Well, I lived a
Sushi-
good life. Just start eating all
Sushi is
this
not necessarily raw. It does not have to be, but it can be. And generally it is.
shit. You never tried
no.
sushi straight or shade?
I have not tried sushi either, but I don't like fish in general, so I doubt I'll like it.
Oh, damn, the golem right now. That's why.
Yeah, if you don't like sushi, I mean, if you don't like fish, I think sushi's going to be a tough sell. If you like seafood, then...
I know there's like chicken and all that you can get, but that requires me going to a store, buying it, trying it, hoping I like it. If I don't like it, then I have to go get something else, and it just seems like too much effort.
No, they do also have, like, just vegetable sushi rolls, which are... It's sushi, but with no fish. It's just vegetables, so... If the idea it seems interesting, it's something to try.
10 bits from Shadow. I just realized, but Johnny has to review a VR game, a mobile game, a movie, and a console game when KH3 releases. Kingdom Hearts is weird.
No, I don't. I was gonna jump right into Kingdom Hearts 3.
John,
I am
what
kind of hoping that
about-
Kingdom Hearts VR game comes to PC, because that's where I like to use VR.
I'm about to say there, ain't that like Kingdom Hearts 3 in a nutshell? A freaking movie, a freaking game, a freaking everything all at once.
Oh yeah, John, how are you gonna do the Nier/Automata series? Are you gonna review Drakengard, the stage play
Yeah,
for Automata?
that was the. I'm not doing the stage play, but I was planning on doing the Drakengard stuff first, because I feel I have to in principle.
I found something recently. The composer of Drakengard 2 is the composer of Final Fantasy XIV.
Yep.
Soken?
Yep, so you can compose Drakengard 2.
Yep.
The bad one.
Really?
Yeah,
And they're all bad.
Isn't that the game the worst one?
And he also did... This is the one that, like, this is how I found out. He also did Mario Hoops 3-on-3.
3-on-3.
My best Final Fantasy XIV expansion.
That is true, and I have a physical copy of the game that if I ever go to meet him, I'm actually going to take that copy and make him sign it for me.
Same, I'm gonna do that. You told me about that. I'm like, I'm doing that now, if I ever see him. You guys will bring your Final Fantasy 14s, and I'll be like, here's my Mario Hoops 3-on-3.
No, bitch, I got my Mario 3-on-3 hoops. We're going to play a game together.
Dumas Razor Leaf, go!
Also, you say expansion, Johnny, but I'd take 3-on-3 over Blitzball any day.
That is true.
Hey, Jones,
That was
thank you
a-
very much.
I wasn't really feeling that Pikmin remix from yesterday. That you released yesterday. Wasn't really feeling it. But I'm not really the biggest fan of Pikmin to begin with.
Yeah, I think it's like literally everybody except for a couple handful of people. Like I played Pikmin and I'm just like, it's so good. Experiment, my god, if that actually came out, it's a Mario DDR cross Final Fantasy XIV game. Ooh! I don't know.
That'd be quite the crossover.
That would be. Come on, Mario, let's dance! And then out of nowhere, just freaking Asians.
Shadow, hi Johnny. Dragon Quest 11 looks fun, doesn't it? No, I mean, I'll give it a shot later. Okay, these guys hate fire. Okay.
I have it. I'm not too far into it yet, though. I've been working on like assignments and stuff like that.
I kind of don't want to play 11 though until I play 5. You know, fulfill my promise to Ted. Because I can feel that it kind of be a dick move.
Yeah, not like
DDR
doing the
cross
cat. Not like.
Falls release, so it's the final boss.
Fuck him!
Well, that's a Waluigi.
Dick move, huh? How's that Kirby marathon going?
I don't know.
Dick move? What did I do? I didn't do it.
I'm sorry, I just assumed I did a dick move whenever someone says it.
No, that's Richard, and he still wants his lemon Lysol.
Do you play 14, Shade?
Wait, what?
Watch my
Shade, you don't play
fall.
14, right? Oh no, we lost another one.
Well, she said I'd be so down to watch my
Oh,
live
no,
the DDR music.
She's been playing the, you know, the benchmark that you can download?
Oh,
Like,
okay.
with the character custom thing? That's what she's probably referring to.
Well, you know how much I played 14. I've clocked in more hours than anyone else in the FC.
Bull crap!
To the point where you guys had to kick me out.
Oh yeah, you're that guy, dick.
Let's see. How many have I got? And this is just my Steam because I used to play on PS4 for a year.
Yeah, I mean, I played so much that I haven't even launched the game yet.
Open up my second monitor. Final Fantasy 14. 732 hours. Just on Steam.
I've got -2 hours.
-2.
And half of those is probably just for Eureka itself.
Nah, man, I'm perfect. Like, dude, I have no fucking interest in your.
Level 34. Nearly there. Eureka is boring as hell, but I want that relic weapon.
Nah, man, I'll just do Savage. 'Cause- Actually, I spent some time again relearning Kefka as a black mage last night.
It was a fun time.
Well, I mean, even after our meetup.
Yeah.
Like, I went back to the party finder and did a few things. And I was a little unsure about myself with doing Kefast as black mage. It's like, this is easy. So
I'm just standing around.
Yeah, kind of the way it is. Yeah.
The only times you gotta move is all the time. So you're perfectly doing your job.
The only time I gotta move is all the time. Boy King of Swing, I've never played Tales of the Abyss, but I do have it on the 3DS.
Just sitting there.
Eventually.
Did Nora make you buy it?
No, I've actually been curious about it for a while.
Oh, okay.
Because of one character, I think his name is Luke, is so polarizing that I'm curious as to what everyone's talking about, so I wanted to buy the game on that principle.
From what I understand, he's an asshole. And it's one of those, he's an asshole at first, but he grows to become a likable character.
Yeah. Which I normally hate that kind of character, is especially he's like a central protagonist. But whatever, everyone keeps telling me it's
You still keep me around.
I mean, I played, I still think Berseria is a fantastic game. The recent one is like the best one Tales game I've played in a while.
The living embodiment of Zelos.
So, John, if you could only play one game for the rest of your life, someone in chat
I saw that question earlier. Thank you for bringing that up. If I can only play one game for the rest of my life, assuming there's still internet, Final Fantasy XIV, I guess.
You have to say, you
Loser.
get the respect out of it.
You know what? I'll take this time to level up my crafters.
Yeah, assuming it's still online and getting updates, I'll play 14 because at least I'm getting more of it. It's technically one game.
Yep. But you can't buy the
the problem though is that 10 years from now it will eventually go down, and then you got nothing
but
to
you know
play.
that's still consoles and cartridges kind of degrade over time. So, is anything permanent?
I mean, in our lifetime, I doubt they'll die, but afterwards, sure.
How can we believe this world is real if our eyes aren't real?
Yeah, good. Jade brings up a good point.
Getting a little existential from
Unless you have Laserdisc games, I doubt it's gonna rot that badly in your lifetime.
Jason, why
if
is
I could
Goofy...
only play one game for the rest of my life, it would probably be like Civilization 3 or something.
Jason, why do you have Goofy walking down a walkway very slowly
You
like
just
that?
noticed that, Lanky?
I just like looked over at my Twitter just for like the longest time. The first thing I see is Goofy. Jesus.
Wait, what?
I don't know. You retweeted something earlier with Goofy in it. It's like walking down a walk stage. I'll link it for you.
A walkway.
I remember what you're talking. Look at the text in it.
I did. I'm still sexually aroused though.
Jesus
2 is like a classic and a game I sunk a lot of time into, but 3 is where I really think they kind of got it right. One of my mods is for Civilization 3, so if you ever give that a shot, it's something out there.
I'm so excited for Civ 6 on Twitch.
Oh yeah, is it?
Playing the hell out of that. Yeah, it's coming out like November, and I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna play the hell out of it.
For a moment there, I thought you said you were about to fuck it.
And maybe after dinner first.
But remember, don't lick the cartridge.
Oh.
Oh, please, who would be
I thought I
dumb?
could target enemies with regen and put them like some sort of makeshift sap on them.
Please, who would be dumb enough to lick the cartridge?
I did it my first game.
Did you really?
And I
For the
do
right
it
of
again,
passage.
too. In fact, just talking about it makes me hungry.
You know what? I actually got my Switch in hand right now.
Pull it out and give it a nice lick.
God, Noir's
Bring
horrible.
back the meme, Jason. Bring back the meme.
Wait, you gonna lick LA Noir? Man, that's gonna taste like bread, or taste like cardboard.
It's like bread.
It burns.
So, for my Civ 3 mod, which I did by myself, I didn't have any other partners, you can see some of the things that other people keep me in check about, and one of them is that I forego traditional version names. So yeah, it's currently on version creamy.
Did you get rid of a religious victory? That's the most important thing.
It's so... It lingers.
Did you actually lick it, Jason?
It lingers!
Oh my god!
So it's like aerosol spray.
So
You are
good.
the worst with peer pressure.
Hey Jason, do this for me. Okay!
If someone told you to walk off a bridge, would you do it? Well, will it get me out of my debt?
I mean, yeah. Jason, come back.
You can just buy this Gizmondo and
Put it in the 5 with a 10% interest on it.
Oh, there's fucking encounters here too. Oh wait, I can get my final dance here. The Snowman Jazz.
Oh, hey, it's a dragon. You should go talk to it, Johnny.
Durgan.
I heard
So-
you got water. So have you got water, Jason?
I'm sure anyone who played the original game remembers that the original dragon sprites weren't actually dragons. And so we redid all of the dragon sprites for Brave
Well,
New
except for
World.
the blue dragon. The blue dragon in Odin's castle was a
The
dragon.
blue dragon, the red dragon in the Phoenix Cave, and then the white dragon in the Fanatic's
tower.
Tower, which
Yeah.
was a palette swap.
Yeah.
So basically, we took those two sprites, the blue dragon and the red/white dragon, and we made palette swaps for all the other ones. But the ice dragon, which is the silver dragon here, is my favorite of all the ones and how it came out. I think it came out looking really cool.
Dragons are weird. But I love dragons.
Fucking rude.
Jesus Christ. I just said I like dragons.
So the naming schema I went with was because obviously dragon and name won't fit, so it's just Silver-D.
Well, just gave up that last hit.
With that exception, which kind of is a borderline case, there are no abbreviated names in Brave New World. There's no camel case names. I tried my best to rewrite everything to where it just doesn't feel like it's being like condensed to fit within the constraints of the text box. And that led to some interesting translation choices. Like, the one thing everyone always asks me is, like, the weapon you start with the game with is a mithril bolo. Like, what the hell is a bolo? I'm like, it's a fucking machete.
It's a machete.
Yeah. But I needed, like, a name of a sword that was only 4 characters long so that I didn't have to camel case the name or abbreviate it.
I kind of like looked over and I just saw you spilt milk all over that enemy. What the heck?
Just one little carton of milk, and it's like, fuck! It's all over the floor. Pokemon Master, I'm not sure if we can be Lord of D.
Yeah, everyone... There have been people who have accused, like, because the first dragon you see is the purple D, and like, oh, that's a dick joke, ha 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 ha. And in the next version, we're reworking the poison element into the dark element so that it can be the proper counterpart to holy, which meant I was going to rename the green dragon, the current poison dragon, to the black dragon, or, you know, Black D. People were like, no, dude, just that...
But what about Big D? Or Small D?
You're going to get so many dick jokes with the Black D.
And here comes a big old black.
Is that really a bad thing?
Sinkizi eventually overwrote it, and so it's going to become the zombie dragon in the next update. I'm renaming the colors to their actual so.
Yes.
Oh. Wow, I am sexually turned on right now.
Does someone say Black D?
The big Black D.
Oh, I don't want this. I don't want this.
And what's Aramis' favorite attack in 4? Big Bang. Oh.
But yeah, Sinkizi, for the most part, gives me free reign. He very rarely guides me. One of the more well-known cases of that was when Sabin first meets Realm. Sabin, he's like, "Why don't you go play with your doll?" And my original line for her right there was, "How about I go play with your?" And Sinkizi's like, "No."
All right, boss. Yeah.
Oh my god, is there a room full of people next door?
What?
I think I got company over.
Hey, are you guys ready for Christmas?
Heck no, because I had to buy shit.
We have to start condensing down Halloween at work for more Christmas stuff because we ran out of space for our Christmas crap.
Wait, you guys are actually putting up Christmas stuff up now?
We'll have
No,
Christmas
it's
trees
been up
coming in,
for
like,
over
in a
2
week or-
weeks.
We'll have, like,
Larry,
Christmas trees coming in a week or two. At our place.
this is Tritalk.
We just
I don't
have
think our
no things
Halloween.
named.
Well,
I don't think our Halloween stuff did too well this year. Granted, oh no, because granted Australia doesn't really do Halloween all that much.
I was frozen today.
I was frozen.
And many other. Fuck, Dumas, no.
no, not you, Demas.
No.
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 I gotta suplex the block of ice.
Just suplex everything you see.
Nice.
Did that bird just cast Thornton?
No. I kind of misread it in a way too, but I wasn't sure what it was.
Oh boy, you're getting Knights of the Round up in here again.
Are you talking about Thordane?
Yeah.
That's it's the name of the strongest lightning attack in Dragon Warrior 4. That's where I got the name.
Oh, okay. Here it is. Ow! Yeah, and it just fucking one shot. Oh, and now he's starting to spam it. Okay, that's great. Alright, let me see.
Well, this is not gonna end well.
Jacob, that is because Mog changed the background when he danced.
Yeah, no, I melted all the snow with my hot moves. You know what?
I think you're dead.
No, I'm not.
On the inside, you are.
Well, of course. Happy yourself, dude. Like, keep up.
Hey, man, I just got here. Just
It all started when I signed up for YouTube.
It all started when the doctor told me to bend over.
Turn that bastard into an imp. Yeah, but then he'd be an imp in ice. And what will that accomplish, Anthem?
Ooh, that's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Just waiting for it.
Is that a reference to something? Reference
Yeah.
to something.
Yeah, it's flex team.
Yeah.
One of my favorite comments still in this playthrough that we had was
That's
to prove as soon as the world was destroyed, it's like to prove the power of flex tape, I sawed the world in half. Oh, so he doesn't. So it just fades to black when we free him from his icy prison instead of him just actually having a boss death. I always thought that was kind of funny though.
Yeah, that was the same way in Vanilla too. His fight ends with a forced fade out because you don't actually kill him. You know. The Shiva and Ifrit fight does that, and Finbaba's first fight, when he like Baba breaths half your party away, ends that way. And I think that's the only fights that do it.
Ooh, nice. This will give Terra a lot of elemental coverage. So
Yeah.
Let me give her Ice 3. I don't have enough. Okay, so we got rid of Tri-Talk. That way leads to Umaro, but we're gonna have to call it a wrap here, guys. So let me get to the save points. Oh, thank God. Okay, I was waiting for a fucking encounter.
I was too. Good to see I wasn't the only one. I was just waiting for the encounter to cast Ultima. That would be perfect.
Yeah.
Well, first, I want to thank everybody for the bits. Pokemon Master, Raid Spilled Rings, How Come Purple Doesn't Become Super Uber Super Saiyan Purple Ultra Instant God Remix, Wombo Combo Goddess Mode, Super Saiyan Ultimate Weapon, Magneta. You lost me there with that one. Oh, Magenta. I'm sorry, Magenta God. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, this should be our wrap-up music. You're absolutely right. Bridge Zone.
Thank you, boys and girls, for coming in.
Thank you for coming in, everybody. And remember, don't do crack. But as always, guys, I want to thank everybody for the resubs. I want to thank everybody for the bits, the comments, the discussions. I'm glad you guys were able to enjoy my Kingdom Hearts rants for as much as that meant. There's a lot of fuckery in today's session. I'm glad you guys enjoyed SGM. Thank you very much. 8 months in a row. I will catch you guys next week with Session 17 of Final Fantasy VI Brave New World live stream playthrough. Go String, Linky, Billy is here. Shout out to Billy one more time. And one of the programmers in the chat, D, I think that was her name?
DN, yeah.
Yeah, Dia, thank you very much for the clarity and for the company. Much appreciated, guys. I will catch you guys tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with the Nintendo Direct. Get hyped, get excited because they're gonna announce Star Tropics 3. At least that's what Anthony wants.
Star Tropics.
So Thank you for watching. Have yourselves a fantastic night and take care.
I'm sure they'll announce F-Zero.
We need to. We're gonna raid. We need a raid hashtag.
Black D. Oh god.
Do we?
Okay, it's Black D.
What have I wrought?
Oh, we're sitting into.
I'm gonna probably hop over to one of the other guys streaming Brave New World right now. Thanks for having me, people. Or Johnny. It's always a blast. I'm having a lot of fun.
See you, mate.
Let me see if I can see somebody else who's streaming Final Fantasy 6 right now.
The only people I see on my left that are streaming is SGB.
Okay, they'll appreciate Black D.
Only those will appreciate the fine start.
I still gotta go back and finish that Mario that game.
What?
The
Sonic's
the Plus
Totino
X.
Simulator?
Yes. Yes.
My favorite Sonic game.
No, I haven't finished Sonic Mania Plus yet.
Sonic Mania.
Canceling that raid. Canceling the raid. Canceling the raid. Because
Why?
they just got. They're not live. All right.
Oh,
let's
okay.
see. Whew. Thank you very much.
Whew. I was with the Black D, my brother.
Yeah.
The raid
Okay,
has
we're
been
gonna stream.
canceled.
We're gonna stream Anthony then.
Or PK Sparks.
Let's see. I don't know if we should be rating PK Sparks with Black D. I'm just putting that out there now. Let me see.
Context is everything, guys.
Yeah, context is everything. But let me see. Fucking Anthony, what was this? I know he had numbers next to his one. Was it 90?
Anthony 72, wasn't it?
72.
92.
Yeah, there we go.
How remix is this? This sounds horrible.
Can you feel the sunshine?
Dark Wolf,
Yeah,
thank you very much.
yeah,
2 months in a row,
yeah.
thank you. Much appreciated. All right, you guys got your orders. To Anthony, he's never getting Star Tropics.
Give him
I'll
a big
catch you
black
guys
tea.
tomorrow. Same John time, same John channel. Have a good night, everybody.
Actually, it won't be the same time.